Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some Animal Revolt Battle Simulator, aka ARBS. As you can see, I mean, we got a little bit of water right here, right? If I look up, we're kind of just, you know, in outer space. Not really sure how this is working out. But when you see the monsters, you will know why it kind of looks like outer space. For one, we've got, I forgot his name. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll look at it in a second. But he just looks like he's from outer space, right? Also, over here, we got Basilic. I'm not going to lie either. I don't really know what he's from. But we got two giant sea monsters going at it. In this video, you will be seeing nothing but sea monster after sea monster battle. Let me know who your favorite sea monster was by the end of the video. But for our first battle of the day, let's go ahead and get things started. I'm glad it actually turns into like a, you know, a sea environment rather than just being in outer space. Oh my, yo, whatever monster this is, like I said, I don't even know what this thing's from, but it is an absolute, well, monster. It does some heavy damage, bro. This might even be already. What the? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know it had moves like that. I mean, what even am I looking at right now? I'll tell you his name after this fight, and maybe you would have known he was gonna use some powers like that, but like, I mean, what even is it? It looks like a flare. Like, nobody's shooting things at you, sir. What is... Wait, he's got a random one too? Brother, what are you from? Oh, he's from Ark. Okay, well, that's Modir from Ark. I don't ever remember seeing this thing, but it's very interesting, and we'll be seeing this one later. In our next battle, I'm assuming this thing's from the ocean, right? We got Karkanos, obviously a giant crab-looking scorpion. I don't even know, bro. It's not a scorpion, it's like a crab, I guess. Karkanos, all right, versus a giant kraken. Who do you think will win? Let's go ahead and get it started. The two that are the most dominant, I think we're gonna have them fight at the very end. Obviously, I think right now we already have one of our most dominant of the day. And that, is he dancing on him? Oh, that's disrespectful. Let me know in the comments, by the way, if you guys would want to see like a sea monster battle royale or maybe a sea monster tournament. I mean, I don't even think we've done a lot with sea monsters in general, and it looks like Karkanos, he's moving on to the next round. That's not a next round. He did these. Nah, this is what I should have done right here. We've got Scylla, right? And you can kind of see the shape, the build of Scylla. If we go up here, though, the one that just won, we got Karkanos. And hold on, let me clear a little pathway for him. I don't know if he's too big to fit out of there. But yeah, now he definitely can. Karkanos versus Scylla. Who is gonna win? Looks like Karkanos is gonna come straight out of his championship tunnel. And already, okay, he did take a little bit of damage, which did allow Scylla to go ahead and hit him. So if Karkanos wins, not only is that going to be super impressive, but he immediately had the disadvantage. Bro, look at Karkanos. Oh my. Okay, well, the battle of the spider crab looking things. Karkanos is proven to be an absolute savage out here. Hey, if we ever do a tournament, this might be the one you want to pick. All right, guys, things are about to get a little hectic out here. I'm not going to lie to you. As you can see, we've got Tiamat. Now, is Tiamat going to win? Normally, I'd say like 9 times out of 10, whoever Tiamat's going up against. It just depends on the day, I guess. She's gonna win, but today she's fighting Bloop. Unfortunately for us, we don't have like an El Gran or anything like that, so, I mean, Bloop is a sea monster. Technically, you know, whatchamacallit, Tiamat is also, so let's see who would win. Tiamat versus the biggest monster that she's ever faced. I mean, Bloop is bigger than Godzilla, right? I'm almost positive. Also, look at the HP that my man Bloop has. Over here, not even really doing any types of moves other than just kind of bashing against Tiamat. I figured Tiamat would have like some sort of special move or something like that, but what we're seeing right now is basic. Oh, there we go. Kind of sounded like an atomic breath, but yeah, this is absolute and utter domination. Look, Bloop's even bringing down the house. He even let her get back up, brother. Look at this. Tiamat does have a chance to like get his tail a little bit, maybe. Where are you going, Bloop? Is Bloop running? Wait, I'm so confused. Where? Bloop's going off the map. Oh, he's circling back around. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna come down to this. Can Bloop get Tiamat, or can Tiamat do anything? It's not looking like it. Bloop is immediately gonna destroy Tiamat. Ladies and gentlemen, Bloop means business out here. I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's switch over to some, like, somewhat normal. I mean, you can see the shark has legs, all right? That's not normal. But he's also going up against whatever HSW shark is. I don't really know what that's from. Somebody let me know what that is from in the comments, but let's see how they get active. And let's see who is the stronger shark species. The one with legs or the one without? Are you not even gonna move, brother? You're just gonna sit here and get destroyed? All right, well, wait, he's still taking a little bit of damage. How are you even getting hit? Buddy is just literally laying there, letting you destroy it. All right, fine. Maybe we convert from that thing into, okay, we got a Megalodon. Looks like the Megalodon should be able to do something to the one. It's a Megalodon with legs and a Megalodon with no legs. You know, just the normal Megalodon. Looks like the Megalodon with legs is taking a little bit of damage so far. But really, I mean, if they don't start doing something, bro, the Megalodon with legs simply just... Okay, really? Was that necessary? And the tail whip. Oh, I didn't know you had that in your bag, too. Oh! Oh, my, I thought he was about to throw him out of the water. The Megalodon is now back at it. He said, hold up, let me cook. The one with the legs, you know, he had a good start. But now it's looking like, you know, Megalodon... What the... Oh, he done broke his leg. Oh, the yellow Megalodon done broke the Megalodon with legs. So, like, now, he's basically back to normal Megalodon form. But the yellow one is not letting him slide. Look at the HP comparison here. Definitely looking like yellow Meg is gonna take this one home. Old mustard looking. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just had me a little turkey Sammy, and I had me a little mustard on it as well. So maybe that's a sign. This big fellow right here, I mean, he's gonna win. Let's be real. We could probably end the battle right now, but I'm gonna let him rock. Anything technically could happen, but it looks like this man has completely broken his entire body. And the Megalodon is gonna be a contender, but I still think Karkanos is better, along with that first monster. Hey, don't be coming after me, bro. I was just saying. I kind of want to see what happens here, bro. We got, forgot his name already, but big fella with the green, and he looks crazy from Ark versus 3 giant. Bro, if this guy makes it out, Modir, right? If Modir makes it out of this alive, then oh dear, everyone's cooked, basically. Okay, there ain't no way. All right, I was about to say, Modir got cooked up relatively easily. What about if we just did 2 of them? Because, I mean, defeating 2 of them would still be very impressive. But because of all 3 of them, he would... I mean, look at the damage he's doing, though, bro. He is going to be able to 1v1 this one. But at the same time, without that special move, it looks like this giant kraken only has to hit him, like, 1 more time. Hey, yo, what? Where'd this Moza come from? Hey, yo, the Moza's kind of cheesing right now. I don't know where this man came from, but... Modir almost won in that 1v2. He was getting attacked by these things, bro. That kind of reminds me, though, we do have aquatics in here as well. Do I think this Megalodon, this mutant Megalodon, would be able to do anything to this big fella? No, but I do want to see if it would be possible. Hey, okay, mutant. I mean, he bit him a little. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, like I said, I didn't think that was going to work anyways. But, like, what if we put an army up against them? You know what I'm saying? We got a whole army of nothing but mutant Megalodon. Look at their teeth, bro. If you could call them that. Oh, well, one is cooked. Ugh. Are they all dead? Well, how did that just happen? All right, now we're cooking up with steamy hot fire. I don't know how many I would have to add to be able to defeat this thing, but it's going crazy. I'm gonna put 20. We got 20 of them around. Oh my goodness. Around here in the ocean. And let's see how many can do some damage, or will they all just immediately get taken out? Look, they're doing damage. So I wonder how many it would take to actually destroy Modir here. Oh my, yeah, there's only 3 left, actually. 2 of them seem to be stuck, which is kind of saving them. I mean, look, well, that one died. The other 2 are currently stuck, and they're about to be unstuck because Modir, yep, there goes 1. Actually, Modir's stuck now too. Hey, technically it was a tie, you know what I'm saying? They all got stuck. Nobody could win. Oh no. He's kind of breaking out of being stuck. Nah, he's stuck. We're calling it a tie. All right, let's go 1 more round here with Modir. See if anybody can beat him. Brother, we've got 50. Yes, I said 50 mutant Megalodons out here just hide. We got some hiding over here. If these mutant Megalodons don't beat them, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that Modir is gonna be the strongest that we have. It's kind of that simple. Now, I'm gonna turn health bars off. I mean, you can tell what's going on here. Actually, let me see Modir. Modir is losing HP right now quite fast, but at the same time, with that tail whip, bro. Oh, look, he's got less than half of his HP right now. I mean, if he gets hit a few more, look at that, 25, maybe 20% HP. Look at all the Ted Megs over here. Are we serious? Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna have to have a battle between big fella here. Are they stuck? Oh, they didn't even know he was over here. I'm gonna have to have a Modir, and we'll probably throw in a Megalodon. I do want to see Modir versus whatchamacallit, Karkanos. That's the first battle we're gonna have, but definitely Modir versus Bloop. I feel like that would be the final battle of the day. All right, this right here is to see who gets to go up against Bloop, because my personal opinion, I think Bloop is the most powerful sea monster we have. But we've got Karkanos versus Modir, who we just saw destroy 50 mutant megalodons, obviously by himself. So, like, who is the strongest? Bro, look at Karkanos. Karkanos already off to a pretty solid lead. I don't even know what those moves that Modir is doing. I don't even know if they're doing anything, to be honest. Like, his tail whip is his strongest move, and he just lost. We're gonna do a best 2 out of 3 for this, since it's technically like, you know, seeing who fights the last person, or the last sea monster, technically. So let's see. If Modir loses, like, look, that's not doing any damage to him. He needs to stop doing that move and hit more, like, tail whips and stuff like. Bro, Karkanos is an absolute savage. He just threw a rock at him. Nah, okay, see, Karkanos does have moves as well. He's got moves of his own, and this time, absolutely bullied Modir. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We have our final 2 battles of the day. It's gonna be Karkanos versus my man Bloop. Let me know your picks in the comments and let's get it. All right, guys, and potentially our final battle of the day. We've got Karkanos, who we just saw destroy somebody that destroyed 50 mutant megs, versus Bloop, who we saw only destroy Tiamat, but did it in a very strong fashion. All right, it wasn't even close. So will he destroy Karkanos, or will Karkanos get the dub? Where are they even at? Okay, once again, Bloop is doing his thing where he basically overpowers the other person. Hey, Bloop, don't go too far, bro. I think you'll die if you fall off the map. I'm not exactly sure. I think Karkanos definitely will. Like, yeah, look at Karkanos, bro. All right, well, if Karkanos falls off the map, it's definitely an L. But, like, if they actually stay on the map, will Karkanos be able to do anything? Let's see. We're gonna go back here. I mean, to be honest with you, Bloop just overpowers, bro. He just keeps knocking him right off the map. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time here. Maybe we need to set up like a dynamic battle arena so that Bloop can't knock things off. But for today's purposes, at least, it looks like Bloop is our most powerful sea monster that we have. Let me know, like I said, if you guys want tournaments, if you guys want a battle royale, Royal Rumble, anything like that, let me know what you guys would want with sea monsters in the comments. For right now, Karkanos is putting up a better fight than he was, but it's still looking like Bloop is blooping, all right? Bloop is just casually doing his thing and destroying Karkanos. Bloop has a little bit of HP loss right now, but Karkanos is literally at half. And even then, like, Karkanos, I don't even think he can actually swim. Meanwhile, look at Bloop out here. He can swim, brother. My boy is just leaping out of the water. So, like, where are you going? Bloop! Come back! Meanwhile, bro, we got Karkanos stuck down here. Are we serious? I wonder if Bloop can, like, you know, get him unstuck. Maybe he can just, like, bash through the wall right here. Let's see. I'm gonna wait one more time, see if Bloop does any more damage. If not, we already know who won this fight. Yeah, Bloop's just kind of toying with him now, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, Bloop is our champion of the day. If you... Wait a minute, hold up now. Bloop is going crazy, tearing up the entire map. Bloop, did you really have to do this? Well, I guess he had to get to Karkanos, but, like, we can kind of see where Karkanos... There we go, all right. He's back to doing some damage here. Just basically putting Karkanos into the ground even more. And there goes Karkanos falling off. Well, he didn't fall off yet. Hold on. Everybody hold your horses. Karkanos is doing more damage. Hey, I'm glad we didn't kind of, you know, leave this fight. Karkanos now has Bloop at almost half HP. Technically, my boy is not out of this battle just yet. I don't know how, but Karkanos is still alive. Now, he is taking a lot of damage. I mean, my boy probably has 10% HP left, but like I said, Bloop has about 50%. And it's the most damage we've seen Bloop take today, and he's running away. Oh, yeah, this might actually be turning out to be pretty close. Bloop is turning around. You can kind of see his shadow back there. Karkanos, don't jump off, bro. Karkanos, it was going to be a fight. Okay, well, Karkanos did the same thing 3 times in a row. Bloop is your champion, guys. That's it.